This tutorial is going to be a crochet hat. I will be using 4-ply yarn and a size I 5.5mm crochet hook. We will start by attaching a slip knot to the crochet hook. Take the loose end, wrap it over the main strand. Now you have a loop. Take the loop, wrap it over the main strand. Put your hook below the center strand, back up the opposite side. This creates the slip knot. We will work a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Join with the beginning chain. Joining is putting your hook right through the first chain, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on your hook. You have joined the chain into a ring. Round 1, we are going to start off with a chain 3, work a double crochet right through the ring, work a chain 3, work a double crochet, working right through the top of the previous stitch. We're going to leave the last 2 loops on the hook. We're going to be working 2 double crochet joined to this one. Wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, leave the 3 remaining loops on the hook. Wrap the yarn over your hook, put it through the chain, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 4 loops on the hook. Wrap the yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. And this is what we have completed. We're going to be making 8 of these. This is the first one, and the chain 3 does count as the first part of this stitch. Chain 3, now I'm working right through this previous stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull through, wrap the yarn over your hook, put it through the chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over your hook, put it through the chain, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 4 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. Work a chain 3. We will be working a double crochet, and I'm putting it right through this loop right here. Wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now working another double crochet through the ring, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, working the second double crochet. We have completed 1, 2, 3, 4. Work a chain 3. We will be working the first double crochet, working right through this loop right here, and this is the loop that joined all these previous stitches together. Wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Wrap the yarn over the hook. We're working a double crochet, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. There are 3 loops on the hook. We are working the last double crochet, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 4 loops on the hook. Wrap the yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. Chain 3, working the first double crochet. Now we're working 2 double crochet through the ring, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over the hook, put it through the ring, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. Chain 3, working the first double crochet in top of the previous stitch, working the last 2 double crochet. We have 1 more to complete. Now we need to join, so we're working a chain 3, then working a double crochet, yarn over, pull through. We're leaving these loops on the hook, and we're going to join with the first stitch, and we're going to find a spot right about here, somewhere in here like that. Wrap the yarn over, pull through, just like that. We should have 8 little arms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will have 8 on the top as well. And this completes round 1. We will be ending with 8 vertical and 8 horizontal segments. Round 2 we will have 12, so this means we're going to have 4 increases. Now I'm going to start off with a chain 3. I'm going to go back here and work a double crochet, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, leave the 2 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn over the hook. We are skipping over this part, going over here, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 3 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn over, put your hook through the same space, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. We will be working an increase on this next stitch. Chain 3, working the first double crochet. We are going to go down here in the previous space, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over the hook, put it through the same space, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, leave the 4 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn over. We will be working in this double crochet, the one that is horizontal right here. Wrap the yarn over, pull through 2. We have 5 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn over, put it through the same space, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 6 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. This is our first increase. It is a little bit squashed right here, so this is how it's supposed to look. Now we're going to work a chain 3, double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2. We will be working the next double crochet down here, working in the same space, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over the hook. Now we're going over here to this stitch and we're finding this little hole right here, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, put it through the same space, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 6 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. And this is our increase. Chain 3, this will be an individual. Now we are skipping over to this next space. Wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. Work a chain 3. Now this one is going to be an increase. Now we're working down here through this double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, Wrap the yarn over, pull through 2. We have 6 loops on the hook. Wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. Now we're working the second part of the increased stitch. Working in this next space, and it's right above this stitch right here. Wrap the yarn over, pull through 2. Chain 3. Now this next one is going to be an individual stitch. The next stitch will be an increase. Now we're working through the center of this double crochet right here. And if you don't want to work through there, you can work through the chain or someplace else. That's up to you. I just found I liked how that looked the best. Work a chain 3. We're working the second part of the increase. Now I'm working right here where I worked with the previous stitch through the center of the double crochet. Now we're moving over here, working the last part of this little segment. Wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. Chain 3. This next stitch will be individual. Wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. Chain 3. The last segment will be an increase. Now we're working through the center of the double crochet. Chain 3. Now we're working the last stitch. Chain 3. Now we're going to be joining round 2. Going over here, put our hook right here, wrap the yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on the hook. This is what we've completed through round 2. And when we count, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is the number we are looking for on round 2. Round 3 will also be an increase round. We will be going from 12 to 16. We're starting off with a chain 3. And this first is an individual. And this is skipping over this little segment right here. Now we're starting the next one. This next stitch will be an individual as well. Wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. The third one will be an increase. So we'll start off with the chain 3. Now we're working through the center of the double crochet, and this is our increase. Wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. Chain 3. Now we're working through the center of the double crochet. Now we're working over here to complete the increase. Now the first 2 stitches are going to be individual. Working the next stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. This was where we made our increase. This is an individual, individual. Now we work another increase. Chain 3, working the first double crochet, working over in the next space, wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. This is what we have completed, and we are halfway around. So you'll work an individual, individual increase, individual, individual increase, and then right here is the end. You will continue around to the beginning. I am working the last segment here, and we should end up with 16, joining with the very first stitch. And you can see there's a little space right here, a little valley. We'll go over here, put our hook through, wrap the yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. We have completed round 3, and it is curling up a little bit like that, and that's all right because it is a hat, but yet you can still lay it flat as well. Round 3 is a place where you can stop and make a baby or toddler size cap. Round 4, there's going to be an increase every other stitch. So the first one is going to be an individual. We're skipping over the full length here. Yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. The next stitch will be an increase. We're working the first part here. Working through the center of the double crochet. Wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. Now we're working the second part of the increase. Wrap the yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. This is what we have completed. The first was individual, and then an increase, individual, and then an increase, and you'll continue around to the beginning. We are going from 16 stitches on round 3. There will be 24 stitches on round 4. I will mention that if you don't want to work as many increases as what I have worked, it's still going to work if you have an oddball number. So if you only want to work 3 increases or 5 increases, I have 8 here on round 4. It's still going to work out. If you only do 2, 3, 4, 5, it's still going to work out no matter how many you do. So it's not something that has to be exact with what I have done. So you can easily modify the size just by eliminating some increased stitches. Continue around to the beginning, working an increased stitch every other stitch. Work a chain 3, and I'm going to join, putting my hook through this first space, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook, and this is what round 4 looks like. It is laying flat. We will start round 5, working this first little section here, and each stitch across is going to be individual from here for the length of the cap. We are through increasing, and this is where the sides will start to form up in the next few rounds. I will be adding 10 rounds altogether. I am working the last stitch before joining. I'm going to join with the first space here, wrap the yarn over, pull through, and cut the yarn, pull through, give it a tug, and this completes the cap. I have a little needle here, and I'm going to sew in the tail, weaving it right between these stitches like this. I'm going over a little bit, and I'm working right between the strands. Now I'm going to split the yarn in half, then I'm going to pull half of the strand through like that, and then make a couple of little knots. This is going to secure the tail. I'm working on the inside. I'm going to sew the rest of this over here and then pull it on through, make a couple more knots, and these will be pulled in between the stitches. And pull it through like that, and cut off the yarn. And that completes the cap. You don't want to forget the beginning opening here. I'm going to make a knot down here, and I was able to pull it tight and secure because I crocheted right over this beginning tail. I'm going to make a second knot, weave the yarn between these beginning stitches like this, and I'm going to split this yarn as well. Cut off the yarn. This is something I found is a little bit more secure, splitting the yarn, so I've started doing this a lot more. And then cut off the yarn.